Here's one other, before we get to the phones, one other little passage from the AP story, and there are really two despicable AP stories today. Quote, among the things the government can do to bring prices down is reduce gasoline taxes or push to get more fuel-efficient cars on the road. The first new fuel standards since 1990 are just now going into effect, and the U.S. auto fleet is now more efficient than ever. So why is the price still going up? I want you to think about something. We have, as required by federal law, had more and more stringent fuel efficiency standards for 20 years. We had the catalytic converter. We've had all kinds of limits on emissions. We've had cars produced. We've had little puddle jumpers out there that get hardly any gas mileage at all, or get a lot of gas mileage, no power. We've been doing it for a long, long time, is my point. It's not just this idea that fuel efficiency standards that were implemented in 1990 are just now going into effect is a crock. I'm sitting here and I'm recalling during the Clinton years, we did parodies here on them, on Clinton and all of the new CAFE standards. Now that's in the 90s. Corporate average fleet something or other. The CAFE standards. And they were raised, and they're raised every 3 or 4 years, meaning that every manufacturer of automobiles, when they combine the whole fleet of cars and trucks they manufacture, the average miles per gallon's got to be X, and it goes up. And it's been going on for 25 years. And it's all been under the pretext of conservation and reducing dependence on foreign oil. And none of that's happened, has it? We still depend on foreign oil. Despite manufacturers being told they got to build crap cars, we still have the price of gasoline going up, don't we? Despite 25 years of fuel efficiency standards being mandated by the federal government onto manufacturers. The U.S. auto fleet now more efficient than ever, and yet the price of gas is still going up. And we still depend on foreign oil as much as ever. So what has it all been worth? Well, Mr. Limbaugh, the new castrati interrupting, at least you can say, Mr. Limbaugh, the pollution has been reduced. Oh, it has? Then how come we still have a global warming threat, Mr. New Castrati? If we've reduced emissions and we have made the air cleaner, then what's the threat? If every one of these cockeyed liberal ideas has worked, then why do we still have the same exact problem, only worse? In every respect. And the answer is because their ideas don't work. All they result in is crappier stuff. Underperforming stuff. Stuff that people really don't want. Stuff that manufacturers, if left to their own devices, would not make. That's where we end up. And despite all that, we still have higher gas prices. And despite all that, we still have global warming. And despite all of that, we still have a huge dependency on foreign oil. So where, I ask, is the magic of all these liberal solutions to these problems? And the answer is that every solution the liberals come up with for a problem makes that problem worse. Directly and also via unintended consequences, like the breakup of the black family, which nobody wanted to happen, but it did. Liberalism doesn't work, and it makes me mad. And that's bottom line. All right.